What is going on? I'm Zedmont. We are doing account numero dos, jumping into the second account. We have no base. Gonna build that base up. That's gonna be step one. If building the base up is boring, check the chapters. You can jump on forward. Anyways, we are, speaking of forward, a little bit of a segue there unintentionally. We are gonna build ourselves a front load base. This account has 40% building damage, also has 40% building health. Not super good, probably would have 50% of one and 30 of the other would be a better way to go, but nonetheless, we are going to build ourselves some stuff. Missing a couple mortars, which is a little bit unfortunate. Very curious to see how that's going to go, because the base that I'm copying has all of the things. They've got higher level mortars. They've got 50% of each. So I figured, you know what? Let's copy it. See if we can get rocking and rolling, even though we're a little bit lower on some stuff. Moving the bases into the positions. Moving the buildings into positions, I should say. Need to bring this engine room all the way up here. Come on, puppy. Let's go. Why are we not moving? Let's go. Get up here. Getting that into that slot right there, flamethrower beside it. Very curious to see how this is going to go. This is either going to go very, very well, or we're going to have this weird gap here, which is going to cause probably need to pick a different base. Curious to see though, so I figured, you know what, let's get this base built, see how things go, and maybe it helps someone out there. Maybe you guys are thinking about going to front load. There's that weird transition spot coming up where you can jump to 4 engine rooms, or you can go get some more defensive stuff. So I figured, you know what, let's throw this video out there, experiment together, and hopefully I can help someone somehow, some way. Defensive building damage is no joke. It is very, very, very strong, and lots of people starting to fizzle. So I figured, you know what, let's see if we can cause some fizzles. I mean, fizzles are fun to watch. They're not so fun to be involved in, and I've definitely been involved in my fair share this season already, but I'm hoping that we can get all of this stuff built. Now, next up, of course, we're going to have to go back and spend some of those diamonds. Hopefully you're in a task force where you get 29 diamonds a day, because if you're not, these diamonds do start to accumulate. There we go. So I am going to move a sniper tower up into this sort of neighborhood right about here. There should be a mortar here. I don't have a mortar, so that's going to be a little bit unfortunate. Let's build all this stuff back here, trying to slow people down towards the back as well, simply because we've got the defenses for it. I might have to move some of those upwards. We'll see. I probably will, actually, because the fact that I'm missing that mortar and it's leaving that big, huge open gap kind of has me a little bit thinking that I'm going to have to put my own spin on this base. And that's sort of normal when it comes to building bases these days. People have upgraded different things. You end up with slightly different takes on things, and not the worst thing in the world, that's for sure. Anyways, let's get you over into about there. We've got one flamethrower left to place, which goes about there. And by the way, I have higher level cannons, and I'm copying I can't even see whose base I'm copying because I cut it off in my screenshot. So whoever's base this is, I think it ends in it ends in ER lightning bolt. That's all I can see in my screenshot. So whoever the heck you are, thank you so much for your base. You know what? We're going to bring this up to here just so that I have the front load bit exactly the same. I don't really care about the back-loaded part nearly as much. Back-loaded, this is a front-load base, so we should front-load it appropriately. Getting all of the mines out in all of the right spots is key number 2. See how I switched from dose to 2? Because I know so many languages. By the way, new Supercell game. OMG. Pretty stoked on that. Will likely be making some content for that, so do consider looking around. Called Squad Busters. I know nothing about it. All I know is that it exists. I have to do a bunch of digging still. Super, super delayed on my part. Probably should have followed up on that sooner, should have made a video on that sooner, but like I said, I have been swamped of late, so we are going to be catching up. If you guys are super excited about that, please let me know. Please let me know also what you're excited about. I don't know anything about it. Also, I can't find the remaining 4 mines. I kind of assume that like they've got some buildings back here. I kind of assume that is hiding some things, but I don't have the time nor the patience to figure out where all their mines are, so this could be a little bit less awesome than I had hoped. You know what? I'm just going to go like this. We're going to place our 4 mines somewhere in that neighborhood, just trying to slow people down, making them go wide and around, and let's see how people do. 6 minutes of base building. Man, it's amazing how long that takes, even with trying to rush things a little bit. Let's just free clear this thing. Let's just walk through this entire base. We're just going to do that right about here, right about now. That front, it's amazing how little of, Brick's going to get shot squarely in the face, not using any gunboat energy until that front critter launcher turns around, and there we go. Probably didn't even need to use that, to be honest, but anytime a critter launcher turns around, I just get completely and utterly triggered because my goodness, critter launchers are so scary, and as soon as they turn, they just start pooping out all sorts of defenses, and we don't want anything to do with that. So we are just gonna come over into here, letting our front load base do all its work, losing our first mech. Is Brick still alive? Oh, she is. Brick still alive and kicking. We are going to battle orders in there. That could be a costly mistake. Okay, it wasn't. A little bit concerned there that maybe, just maybe, I should have used a shock, but we are going to get in here on this base. This is not a great base, by the way. 2 minutes, 49 seconds. That last little tick. What do you got for us, Master of All? Critter launcher getting critters out. See, those 3 critter launchers are so spread out that you can't shock them all, and this person went all mechs. In my video yesterday, I showed you, don't go all mechs against these things. You won't have enough gunboat energy. Retreat. They got 1 engine room. Boom. This is strong. This is strong. Things are looking up. And I have had this account, where are we at? We are in New Zealand. This account was in gold and then just instantly fell out of gold. On this account, I went building damage first, which is a huge mistake. Actually, not a huge mistake. It just wasn't good. Starting to scout, starting to look at things. They don't have building damage. We should be good on this one. Just gonna cruise in. And like I said in my video yesterday, it's time to start scouting. I know you scout, you look at if you're like me, you scout, you look at the layout and you're like, yep, let's go. Do start paying attention. Do they have building health? Do they have building damage? Do they have both? And if they have both, you need to start paying a little bit more attention. It is danger, danger, danger. As soon as we get these next couple buildings, we are going to get moving. We're going to flare back into there. We're going to shock about there. As soon as the flare lands, we're going to get Brick rolling on out. 1 more shock, because why the heck not? Mechs are going to spread out. We're going to get all of the goodness, not all of the goodness, that front boom cannon doing big time damage on us. This is not looking fairly good. Maybe, just maybe, Brick's battle orders can save us. I kind of doubt it, though. Need a couple more buildings so we can get a shock out that front critter launcher. Just, I guess it'd be back critter launcher at this point, just wrecking us. We are getting pummeled. Thankfully, we're out of range of, nope, we're not out of range of that critter launcher. This is not going well. We need to get at least 1 more engine room, because our opponent definitely, most definitely, you know what? Let's get over into here. I really would like to have smoke. I will be completely honest with you. Smoke would be a nice change. We failed. Told ya. Whoop, whoop. Womp, womp, womp. My mouse not working. That's why that sad trombone took a little while extra. Definitely should have won that one. And maybe, just maybe, you know what? I'm going to change up my attack strategy simply because the base has not been cleared yet. Need to reset my brain, reset my expectations. The fact that no one has full cleared yet means that and no one, there's only been 2 battles, but we're going to go a little bit slower. We're going to go all the way over to that left-hand wall in a second. We're not going to go underneath there. We're not going to be in range of 3 critter launchers. We're going to come all the way over into here, getting away from that boom cannon, getting away from that critter launcher. And then finally, we are going to head back into there, throwing out 1 battle orders, 1 shock, and then maybe, just maybe, 1 more shock if that right-hand side. Not sure what happened there, but we won. Recording just straight up died. So hopefully this video is going to work. Keeping on going. I don't even know when it died, so we'll just have to work our way into that. This person has only building health. Now, this is going to be a good example of when not to use this base. If you only have building health and not much of it, or actually, they've only got 20% and they have no building damage either. So we should, in good theory, be able to simply cruise on through this. I've been wrong at least once before, though. Going to be very interesting to see if that's the case. Mixing in some heavies. You see why. Look how much gunboat energy we've got left. We can throw a battle orders. We can throw brick out there. We can get our heavies moving forwards towards some things. And then keep on shocking things. Clearing through this stuff pretty darn quick because they don't have building health. But on the flip side of that, look how quickly they're getting through our stuff. I'm kind of impressed. They've got a bunch of engine rooms down. Just need, there we go. There's the shock we were after. Getting that critter launcher on the right down. We're going to get a shock out here. We're going to get all of this stuff down. Moving on through this stuff. That doom cannon of theirs is not as hidden as they think it is. And then we are going to, you know what? Let's get rid of that doom cannon. Don't want to deal with the doom cannon as we move towards the back. Shocking the doom cannon and then cruising on towards the back. Probably should go around the outside there, but we should be good enough to walk through all of this. They don't have building damage. Don't use this base if you don't have building damage. That's one of those moments where someone saw a base and they got wrecked by a base and they copied it and it didn't work so well. So, good lesson there. Don't use this base unless you've got building health and building damage. Just one doesn't cut it. Cruising on through. They've got both, but they've got no troop health. I think they're going to get 0 engine rooms. Let me know right now how many engine rooms you think they're going to get. But they don't have building damage, I should say. I will be amazed if they get more than 1 engine room. If they get 2 engine rooms, I'll be very, very impressed, and we'll go watch that replay. I think they're going to get 0. I am willing to bet like a nickel they're going to get 0. As a result, or at least 1, like maybe we'll put the over-under at 0.5. Let me know if you're over or under. We are going to cruise on through all of this stuff. I am going as slowly as possible. I know they've got lots of building damage. They've got building health. We have troop damage, so we should have the advantage. I am going to move over into about there. We're going to throw a battle orders now that our flare has landed. Then we're going to throw that shock right there. Just wanting to get as far from those right-hand corner critter launchers as we possibly can. Need to shock some things. Need to clear towards some things. Battle orders. There we go. We're going to get at least 1 engine room. Probably 2, maybe 3. Not really sure exactly what we're going to get to, but we're going to get something. And it looks like they're going to get nothing. Let's get that flare onto that engine room. Building damage. Oh, we got 0. No. 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 What did they get? What did we get? Yeah, 50%. We're 100% better than Jobin with their 25%. Yeah, so troop damage, like you can see right there, we are winning. This base is standing up for us. We got 0 engine rooms and we still won. Shouldn't have happened. Scouting's so important. This person 30%, 30%. Yeah, I was going to say we do have troop health, don't we? That person all in on defenses. What can we do? We should be able to walk through all this stuff again. Learning on the fly, so different, doing things cautiously. Every single day, the metas have changed dramatically. First, you didn't need flares, then you needed flares. Then you could rush things, then you couldn't rush things. And then first it was Doom Cannon, then it was Sky Shield, and now it's back to Doom Cannon. I like that. I like the fact that the metas are changing so quickly. I can see people who are like, commenting on a video from like 4 days ago saying this base didn't work at all for me. Well, guess what? That's because that base is 2 days. That's like 2 metas old. So do try your darndest to keep up with what's going on. I know it's tough at times, but you just gotta do your best to stay on top of things. Let's get over and away from some of this stuff. Need to throw a shock about there probably. Yep, there we go. They've got 0 engine rooms, so right now it's just that battle to figure out. Are we going to get some engine rooms? Are we going to win by percentage? Probably going to get some engine rooms at this point. I've been wrong before, though, so we'll find out here in a second. Trying to get that super, super tight shock. There we go. Shocking that critter launcher, and now we should be able to get all engine rooms, picking up the huge win. I think that's going to put us back into gold. Maybe, just maybe. Did we? Yeah, getting into gold yet again. So I guess it comes down to front-loaded bases are on the horizon. If you haven't hit them already, you will be hitting them very, very, very soon. So make sure you scout. Those numbers over there are so important. They've got building damage, don't have building health, so we should be able to cruise on through this base. I feel like I should be able to get into 17 with this base, maybe even a little bit higher, assuming I've got any sort of time today. People struggling. You know what? Once this is done, we'll go over one replay. We'll find the person who got the most engine rooms and we'll show that replay just in case they're doing something that I haven't thought of. And that's kind of how I roll. I start to look at replays once I start to see someone doing something drastically better than anything I've been able to do quite yet. So we should be able to cruise on in on some of this stuff. This might be a mistake right here, just letting these things free clear, because I'm already hung up on that right-hand side critter launcher. But just maybe, Brick and the gang can get in and amongst some things. I'm going to pull out here. Once in a while, you need to work on your pull-out maneuvers, and so that is exactly what we are going to do right here, trying to change the angle, get away from some of those critter launchers. Maybe, just maybe, but maybe we're going to be in a whirl of pain here. Come on, dudes. Needed to get that one more shot. There we go. That's exactly what we were looking for. We're going to get all of these engine rooms come hell or high water. Down goes all of the things. Getting some great value out of these mechs. That base, so good. Come on. So good. We are moving on up. Only 14 stars there. A little bit unfortunate. Let's have a quick look back through the replays. See, they got one. Okay, so the best replay is Sims here. They got one. I got 2 engine rooms, I guess. Is that right? Enemy replay. Let's have a look here. What did you do, Mr. or Mrs. Sims? All heavies with the flares. Just full kamikaze Leroy Jenkins across it, knowing they're going to get wrecked by all the critter launchers. Look at those critters just eating up the heavies bit by stinking little bit, and by the time they arrive, boom, down they go. There you go. So if you're looking for a way to take down these bases, give that a go, because if you watch here, these players are using let's watch right here, your enemy replay, using far too many mechs. Too many mechs, wasting all of their gunboat energy, just bringing mechs, not working. Critter launchers just eating them up. Bring some heavies out, battle orders through it, get a couple engine rooms, and then hope for the best. I guess I probably could win using that strategy as well. But anyways, that is going to be all for me. Back into gold. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. I'm Zedmont. Peace.